In this video, we're going to learn how to connect to a GraphQL API in Airtable. So let's start by looking at what our API is. So we're going to use this public API for getting information about countries, which is a GraphQL API and allows us to create queries like this, adding the fields that we want to get data for, and then we'll get a list of countries back. You can see if we take out one of those fields, then we don't get that field anymore. So that's basically what GraphQL allows us to do, and we want to connect to that. We want to do this query within Airtable. So to do that, we're going to install the free data fetcher app for Airtable. And once you've done that, you'll need to sign up for a free data fetcher account or sign into your existing account. Then click on Create Your First Request. Select Custom for the application. Add a name for your request, like Fetch Countries. Then we need to change the method to POST. So all GraphQL API calls use the POST method. And then enter the URL for the GraphQL API you want to connect to. So this is typically just a base URL. There's no path afterwards. We do all that with the body that we supply, which is equivalent to the query here. So you can see we've got the URL there and then the body here. So we want to basically put that query in. The only difference is we need to enter it as JSON. So click on body, JSON, and then enter that query. And you can see I've added these double quotes around each JSON key name so that it's valid JSON. So then select the output table and view you want to pull in data to and click Save and Run. You can toggle this so that we don't see this warning in future. And you can see I've got a preview of all the data coming back from the GraphQL API. And for each field, I can set whether I want to use an existing field or a new field and the field type that's going to be created. So for the name, I'm going to use the existing name field. I'm going to change this one from countries emoji just to emoji, and I'm going to keep all the others as they are. So once you're happy with that, click Save and Run. And it's going to pull in the data again and then create records in your output table. So if I click on this Show Output Table, I can see that that data has been pulled in. The name was pulled into our existing name field, and then new fields were created because it was the first time we'd run it, and all the countries data was pulled in. So back in Data Fetcher, if I wanted to run this regularly, I could upgrade to a paid account, click Schedule this request, and set it to run every hour, every day of the week, between 9 and 6 o'clock. Once I've set that schedule up, I'll click Save, and that's going to run and pull in the data from GraphQL on the schedule that I've selected.